Hello everyone, this is Maggie. Thank you for stopping by today. We are going to work in our nursing journal today. As you can see, I have this lovely drawing laid out here of this nurse. And the first thing I think we're going to do is put lace on these pockets. I had hoped, I found this piece of lace. It's all that I have in this color. But I thought it would be perfect on the spine of this journal. It just kind of makes it look a little bit more vintagey, and sets off the colors in the fabric nicely. I have wanted to also use this on the pockets, but because there's such a stark contrast between, and I don't have enough of this to do that anyway, but then I thought, well, I could use something similar, maybe a crochet lace in an off-white, but I put that to it, and it's just the stark white against this. I don't think looks very well. Very well. Looks very good. So this will go on the cover. I mean, they don't have to match, but that's just what I wanted to do. I have this very similar lace. Matter of fact, I think it's the same thing. Well, no, it's not quite, just a different pattern. But, excuse the crinkle. Some of these laces I've had for a year or more. I purchased them from Temu, and I'm going to be so sad when they run out, because I don't know that I can replace them. I mean, Amazon does sell laces, but they're a lot pricier. So I'm thinking about this. Even though this is really red, I think it would work just fine. And then I also have this other piece that's a little bit darker pink. I didn't want a bright pink. I guess some people would consider that bright. I don't. I consider it a softer pink. Well, one of my lights isn't on. There we go. But this is a little bit more vintagey, maybe. I know this ticking paper is really red, but you know, red is pink, is a derivative of red, so I'm not too worried about that. Maybe this matches better. I don't know. You know, I'm going to have to come back to that, because I don't want to make a hasty decision. I did not think about this at all before I came on. All I really thought about was I need to get some work done in this journal. It seems to be taking me for so long to finish my journals. That's not normally how I work, but because I am videoing them and I'm trying to do a start to finish, I do some work off camera, but most of it I do on camera, and because I don't like my videos really to go over an hour, that's a long time. I just do them. I have certain days that I work on certain things, you know, like Friday is for the black and white journal, and usually Wednesday and either Saturday or Sunday are for the nurse journal. So if you don't like that, if you as viewers would rather see me just sit down and start on a journal one day and work on it every day until I'm finished, that I can do that. I like the variety of doing other things besides that, so that's why I do it that way. I like presenting new pieces of ephemera when I can find ones that are appropriate. I like doing my glue book. You know, I like to do other things, and but I can do it either way. You know, just let me know what you think. All right, so the next thing that besides putting lace on here, that's probably even more important, is putting in our pockets so we can start really getting going on this journal. It won't take long to finish it once we get our pockets and tags and stuff decorated. So I did pull out, I've got a bag of lace here, some white, some off-white, some pinks, you know, I've got some other ribbons and trims for pockets and tags. I thought I better pull this out before I start so that I'll have it at hand. So I did yesterday, I think I did it yesterday off camera, I did do a page. What did I do with it? I thought I stuck it in here. I did a page collage from, here it is, collage from those pieces of the Merc manual that I tore out. And I just collaged them on here in kind of a haphazard way. I maybe should have put something else here. And I guess I could do that if I wanted to. And then I just put this little piece of ephemera on here. So I thought I would put that right here on this page, on this book page. So let's put that down. We can make that, I can make that decision, right? Oh, mercy. I hope everybody's doing well today. I am doing really, really well. No migraines to report. Thank goodness. Thank the Lord. Oh, yes. I did get so nauseated last night before dinner. Either my blood sugar was extremely low or I felt I was going to get a big migraine. But the nausea was so bad, I didn't know what I was going to do. I just started dry heaving. Of course, nothing comes up. Nothing ever does come up. The only time, this is kind of gross, I know, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Enough said. So I was waiting for the headache. Now, I did get a headache, but it did not come anywhere to meeting the level of nausea that I had. So I was very thankful for that. And once I ate, the migraine, or if it was a migraine, I think it was because it followed the nausea, it became so much better. I mean, so it may have been my blood sugar, it may have just been low. I should have checked my blood sugar, but at the time I just couldn't bring myself to do that. So, okay, so we've got this little page glued in here. So that's that on that. Now I do have some pockets already picked out, but some of these things that I'm actually going to glue to the page, I should probably, I don't know what, I've got double-sided tape in here for that needs to be put away. I need to get these pockets glued down. I think that's an extra. Where's it? And this, of course, is the one that I intend to sew in, so I want to decorate this and put it in a pocket with some ephemera. Tucks, this is probably going to have to go in a tuck spot. So here's a little round pocket that I made. And I'm trying to decide which way I want to go with this. Which side do I want to? Or do I want them to be matchy-matchy? I do like this green paper with the little X's and it matches the green up here. What should I do? Well, let's glue this down first. I would like to thank two of my faithful watchers and subscribers who really give me a lot of encouragement and who comment on almost every video. I really appreciate them. That's Leanne and Betty. If you gals are watching, you know who you are. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. If you like this video or any of the videos I do and you're not one who subscribes, or you don't want to leave a comment because you don't have the time or whatever, that's okay. Just maybe give me a thumbs up. You know, that lets me know that somebody has watched and liked my video. And that goes a long, long ways. I am going to ink this. I think I'm going to use my walnut stain. I was hoping to use antique, what is it? Vintage photo. Vintage photo, but I don't like it. It's just looking so orange to me. I'm not liking it very much again. Walnut stain is a lot darker. I need to maybe try one of the other ones I've got, antique linen, or I don't have a lot of inks, believe me. I do not have. I just don't have them. They're pricey, and I have not invested a lot of money into them. I'd rather put my dollars into other things. So I think I'll put it right about there. Now I want to make some Suffolk puffs for this journal. I put some in the last nursing journal I made way more than a year ago, and I really like them. And they're very easy to make. I'm not going to do them on camera in this video. What did I do with the one I had out? I'll tell you, I misplace things so easily on this desk. It's unbelievable. I just had that little thing. And now I can't find it. I put it someplace. Well, if this doesn't beat all. Sometimes, you know, I amaze myself more than I can tell you, and not in a good way. Well, anyway, you may or may not know what a Suffolk puff is. I can't even say it. But it is, it's just a little, it's a yo-yo. What is also referred to as a yo-yo, a fabric yo-yo. They're easy and fun to make, and they are nice embellishments. Oh, mercy, where did that thing go? Well, hopefully it'll show up before the end of this video, but if it doesn't, oh well. Oh my goodness, I still don't know which way to go on this. I'm so undecided today. But I really do think I'm liking the all green. But the flowers would be nice too. Well, let's cut it in half. That's the first thing that needs to happen. It needs to be cut in half. And I'm going to cut it just above the halfway mark. Let's see if I can line this up. Because I want to take my pinking shears and cut along the top of this. Oh, what did I do with those? Again, I'm going to ask y'all if you know of a good of a pair of painting shears that's better to use for paper craft, that's smaller and lighter in weight but cuts well, I would be so appreciative to know that piece of information, because I do like to use the pinking shears on things because they add a nice touch of, you know, they add a nice, okay, I'm gonna ink this on both sides and see which way I like it better and hold on to it. I'm not inking it heavily, I'm just inking it as lightly as I can. I think I have to go with the flowers. Not that I like them better, it's just one of those things. I might as well ink the outside of the bottom of this. I don't know, some days I can just decide when I do just what I want to do, just 1, 2, 3. But other days I do linger over my decision making, and it drives me a little bit nutty and slows me down so much. But you know, you gotta, once it's down with these glues, it's down. I still, talking about glue, I still need to make my video on supplies, what I feel. And I think I'm going to come from the perspective of, as a beginner to someone who's been doing this now for more than a year. That's crooked, Maggie. Oh, for goodness sakes. I almost need a level here. Maybe that's a little bit better. That come from the aspect of someone who's been doing this for a little over a year, about a year and a half, to now what I find I use the most and consider, to me, now everybody, you know, you can watch a dozen videos like that, and everybody will have some things the same, but some things very different. And that's because it's a personal preference. You know, we're all different, and we see things through different eyes. So for right now, I'm not going to decorate that. I'm going to leave it. Now this was from one of our master boards. And I do believe that I'm going to use some of my things that I made the other night from the watercolor and pen. I did finish. I'm gonna put this kind of low because I'm hoping maybe to put a bigger piece in it. I finished making my doodles and cutting it out. And I am going to make another one like this. Maybe on another Masterboard Monday, I'm not sure. Or if I'll just make it off camera. And I think my next Masterboard Monday is going to be primarily made out of book pages. Well, it is going to be all book pages of different books, you know, different ages, different colors. I think that will be fun and can really work in any journal. Now this paper, because it's actual watercolor paper, it's pretty stiff, so that may take more than a minute to grab hold. But this PVA glue really does hold well. I'm gonna put this piece back in here for now. Okay, so there's one pocket. Now do I want to decorate this anymore? see what we have for ribbon, maybe. Maybe use some of this ribbon. Might look nice in here. Oh, this is a pretty ratty piece. Let me put these back. I'll be using those again. Now I'm going to be putting some lace on the bottom. I think I'll put it this way. I need smaller scissors. I need to get a pair of my embroidery scissors out. I had them out at one point and I wasn't using them, so I put them away. I think actually I'm going to put 2 pieces. I need to get these like the exact length because they're not going to be easy to cut off once they're down. Now I do, I love these scissors. I like the way they feel in my hand. These are Scotch scissors that I bought on Amazon. I also love my Tim Holtz scissors. The only problem with them, I'm not sure why, because the finger holes are nice and big. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the finger holes. I think it's just the way they fit my hands and they get strained, but I love these scissors so much. These are serrated and they cut and cut and cut. Now, I use them on fabric and on paper interchangeably because they are serrated, and yeah, they work great, but I just wish I knew why they bothered my hands. That's the only problem. Okay, now let's try to get this down here. This little squirrely piece of ribbon. That's going the right side's going curled up instead of the way I need it to go. And it doesn't need to be a perfect length. I mean, who's going to bother? I'm going to put another little piece of lace. Oh, that one's really... And those are a wee bit crooked, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see if I can find a flower or something to put on here. I think I'm going to need to use some stickers because most of my fussy cuts are larger, too large for this. I don't have a lot of small fussy cuts for and I'm sure you can hear the trash man out there. I bought this sticker book on Amazon, and you know, I forgot I had it till I was looking through my Amazon orders, and I thought, oh gosh, I never received that. I thought I hadn't gotten it, and then I looked at the tracking and there was a picture right in front of my door. So I said, what the world did I do with that? Well, I found it where it's supposed to be, down in this drawer where I keep smaller books like this, And yeah, there it was. I don't know how exactly I'm looking for here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can look in my butterfly box. I'll get a word. Those words. There's some words. Yeah, what else do I want? Maybe a label, but let's find the fussy cut to put on here first. Alright, I'm going silent. I'm sorry. Yeah, I kind of get zoned out when I start doing this stuff. I hope my daughter's alright. She had a bad sore throat last night, and I haven't really talked to her this morning. I really don't want to bug her. I may have had a bad night with the baby or something and just didn't sleep well. I don't know. All I can do is hope that everything's okay and pray that everything's okay. I'm sure it is. So I think I'll put this butterfly on here. I could go this way, I guess. I could put the word on here. Here's a little one, Live Your Best Life. These came from that Life Words, I think it was called. Just one page. I think these were in blue, off-white, oh, some pink or mauve color. But I like them. Now I can't remember exactly who, I don't want to say the name because I don't remember it exactly. Live Your Best Life. Oh, I do have some labels in here too. Here I am mumbling at myself again. I am so sorry. I don't know that I like that there. I think these little tiny ones are Tim Holtz, I think. Maybe I'll use that one. Close these up before they slide off one of these mountains and spill all over. I'd really have a mess then. Alright, so I think I'm just going to put a butterfly down there. Let's quit messing around, Maggie. Come on. Get with the program. You're never going to get this journal done like this. Maybe I'll put this little number more over here because it kind of blends in with that. Live your best life. Boy, I've tried to live my best life, but I sure have messed up at times, I'll tell you. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we have God's love and His forgiveness. Yes, indeed. Now I usually, the pages on the bottom that I put lace on are most usually the ones that have pockets on them. I do want to put a couple of page edges on this one. Okay, so there's one pocket. Oh my gosh, we got one pocket and one page glued in. Okay, so what else do I have in here that I was using for pockets? Oh, I've got this piece right here. What happened to the other piece of it? Well, where did it go? Oh, this isn't it. This is not it. I'm sorry if I don't find it. I must have put it over here, maybe. This wasn't it either. Well, what's with me? I'm misplacing things today. This is pretty not good, Maggie. This is not good at all. This is all black and white stuff. Not in there. Maybe I put it in the folder. I don't know. I don't remember putting it in here. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, this piece will need a belly band. Well, I am just beside myself. Like, what in the world did I do with that? All right. Well, all right, I'm not finding it, but I need to find it because that is a piece that definitely is going to go in here. And I'm sure it was made from a piece of Stamperia paper and was on the brownish tones like this is. Like this piece is right here. Not the same paper, but similar. Well, it'll turn up. It's here. All right, so we got one pocket in front. We've got a pocket. Oh, this is in the back, I guess, backish. I don't do matchy like this kind of pocket has. You know, I just try to make sure that it's somewhat evened out as far as pockets go. But I don't stress over it for sure. Okay, now I do have these collage pockets, of I've got a bunch of pockets here to choose from. I feel like I really need to find me a tuck spot to put in here. And I think my pouch is going to go on this page, and it will be matchy-matchy, but I think I'm going to back it with something. And I do want to decorate this, and this will have pieces of ephemera in it, or a little journaling card. I can put whatever I want to in it, right? Alright, so I think this is going to go here, but I want to put something to back it with. As a, what do I want to back it with? I had a piece of nice blue. Could I use a piece of book paper? Will this be too small? Yeah, that's too small. Alright, I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. And you know, I didn't check what time, before I turned the camera off, I didn't check the time. So I hope it wasn't too much time that had gone by. So I found this piece of blue cardstock, and this little pouch measures a little over 5 by about 3.5. So I think I'm going to cut this at 6 by 4.5. I think that will work. Oh, actually, I'll use this other cutter. But I do want to decorate this before I put it down. So 6. And 4.5. I want to put this down here like this, but I am going to do something to these corners. Sorry for the noise. You know, I have one of these punches here that I love the way it looks, but I just can't seem to use it correctly. My pieces just do not line up right when I use it. Maybe I should try it from this side. I'm gonna have to experiment with it because I want to use this punch more, but I always mess up whatever I'm working on. So I'm going to use this corner punch here. I love this punch as well. I have to be sure I can't just throw the corners in there. I have to make sure I get them in all the way. I mean, this really dresses up a piece of cardstock in a quick hurry. And this may take too much off, and I gotta fit that back in there. It's gonna sit behind me for a minute. Oh, that's not too bad. It's not even really the right shade of blue, but it's all right. So this will sit in there on top of this. So I need to figure out how I want to decorate this. Oh boy, look at all this mess. And this is something else that's going to take some thought. Because I want to be able to have it open like this. Alright, so I'm going to think about that. Alright, I need to find some place for another pocket. We got one, we got 2 pockets in. Boy, I cut down my pages in this so much. This is not going to be a very big journal, a very thick journal, which is fine. Here's that piece. I had it in there all right. So I love this piece, this particular piece. This is going to be a tuck spot on this side. It needs to be decorated a little bit more. And then I wanted to have writing space on here. So what I did was I took a piece of that cardstock. I made me a little scrap pad. And it's going to fit over the edge of this, or it could be here, it doesn't matter. Either one, whoops, either one will do. And then it can be taken out. Now I do want to make, I can put it there with a paper clip. But I would like to make some hidden paper clips, and this needs to be decorated more. So how am I going to decorate this? My mind is kind of a blank today when it comes to decorating. Do you ever get like that where you things just are not coming to you as quickly as other times? I do have this lace that might be pretty on here. So maybe I could use a piece of this. I love this lace. It comes in so many different colors, and it has the adhesive on the back, and it sticks really well, believe me. Okay. So I'm going to do an experiment right here on camera. I need a scrap of paper. Any scrap will do. And I'm going to try an experiment. I need to get my glue gun. I should have shut off the camera. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. This has a very short cord on it, so I don't know really if this is going to work or not. So I need to let this heat up a minute. But I'm going to try something like that. I don't know if it'll work. I am going to put this lace right down here. Down the side of this. just like this. I'm going to trim this off. Yeah, I love this particular piece, and I know I wrote it down in my idea book who I saw it, and whoever it was, thank you, because I really do like it a lot. I did do it. I did added my own little tweak to it by doing it like this writing space. I'm gonna set this aside just for the moment. I'm just made an oval shape with the glue, and I'm going to let it dry. Like I said, I don't know if I have the right thing to make this do what I want to do. I don't normally work with hot glue, the glue gun, because I'm very messy with it. I'd like to get me a really nice glue gun with those little tiny precision tips, and one that has an on-off switch. I thought this one did when I bought it, but it doesn't. And this isn't dry yet. What else can I do here? I need to what else was I going to put on here? Oh, okay, so this seems, I don't want this leaking all over. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take this metallic craftwork pen. Like I said, I may have the wrong thing altogether, but this seems to be dry. And I'm going to color this in. Let's see. I don't know if you can see this, but it kind of leaves like a raised, it is raised. I really only want the color on the ink, it's on the glue itself. I don't know, do I want to do that? I don't know if I feel confident enough to do that. Let me just take this and color around here. What I wanted was to have the effect of a little raised, a little frame around this. But I don't feel confident enough to do that, and I don't want to mess this up. I wasted on something else a piece of this paper that I should have known better. So I'm just going to draw this around here. I may, though, practice with this. I saw something like this on Print and Pixel. They were doing something like that with some of the pieces that they were creating. And it was so effective, so nice. So I'm just going to be happy for now with this little goldish frame around here. Oops. Okay, Maggie, that's enough. You're gonna make a mess. But I think that this might work. Like I said, I just need to practice and be more confident with the glue gun. So I'm gonna unplug this glue gun before I forget about it. Like I did before, I didn't know it didn't have it on. I thought it was turned off. So there. It's out of commission now, everyone. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this in. I do want to do some further decorating on this, but because the decorating part of my mind isn't working the way it should right now, I'm not going to do that. But we can put some more pockets in. Alright, so this is going to go in here like this, but I am going to glue it in a L shape so that a piece like this can go in there. I was going to make it just a pocket, but I decided the tuck spot might make more sense. Alright, so I am just going to glue this along the bottom. And a little bit in the fold. Just help hold it. Yeah, I think that this could be nice. And then this will go in here like this. And this will make a nice tuck spot. Needs more decoration, but it's good for now. And then this piece will go like this. And let me get a paper clip. I'd like to make some hidden paper clips, but I just really haven't had the time to do that. I think that's brown. Got golds. Yeah, I'll use one of these brown ones. I just really haven't had the time to do it. So I may have to make a video and do some paper clips, hidden paper clips. Alright, so I'm going to put this right on here like this. And just paper clip this right down. And bring it in here like this. Whoops, no, this should go like this. Maggie, 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 get yourself together here. This is supposed to go here. That's how I cut it to fit. Right here. Okay. So there we go. So that's in here. This is a nice tuck spot. Alright, here's another pocket that we can put in. And where we go? Well, this is going to be considered a pocket, but before I glue everything. Oh wait, why do I have two of these? I don't really want to put two in here. Which one do I like the best? Now I've got another choice to make. What am I gonna do? I forgot I made both of these. I mean, this could go on here too. Or it could go on the other page. Alright, I've got another decision to make. Everybody, I wish you could talk to me and help me make these decisions. Because I'm obviously not doing a very good job of that today. Alright, so got one pocket and a tuck spot. Here's a little pocket that can go in here. This needs something on it. I think I will round the tops of these corners. Oh boy, am I gonna have a mess to clean up. I'm done with this video. I wish I could just like do a pan and show you the mess that I've got here. But I guess that's how it is when you're creating, you know, you gotta have your stuff to create with. Okay. Now this needs some decoration too. What do I want to use? What did I use on that? I think I used that same ribbon. I don't want to particularly use that again. Maybe I could use some blue. Let's see what I have in blue. Do I have anything light enough or dark enough? Oh, maybe I could use this one. This is pretty. It's a little bit whiter, which I like. And Henry here is still looking over me. He keeps popping up. Whatever I do, he wants to find a home. I guess for now I could put him right here. There you go, Henry. That's a nice. Got all these nice nurses looking over you. So for now, Henry has a home. Right, so how many pieces do I want to put? Oh, I just had an idea. Let me move this out of the way. Oh, this ribbon is a mess. Couldn't have anything to do with the way I store it, could I? I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. It's trial and error, trial and error. Alright, so my goal here is to take these little fiddly pieces of ribbon and put them down in kind of a hash mark. Is that what they call this? Or basket weave pattern. I love to do the basket weave with paper. I did a page like that in my blue book, but I covered it up I didn't really cover it up on purpose, but I used it as the background for something. And I wish I wanted to leave it to show that off itself, so I have to do another one and kind of feature that because that's so much fun to do. Okay, now is this gonna work, guys? You can't even see me, can you? I'm gonna move my book out of the way. Okay, so what I'm attempting to do is this. And I think after this I'm going to get off. I'm sure I've probably been on here more than an hour. Let me see what time on my phone. I need to start making a habit if I'm going to stop the video to look at the time. Yeah, I've been on here for more than an hour, so I'm going to do this, and then we are going to get off. And this is just going to go like this. I think that looks pretty. And then I can decorate it further with some other pieces of ephemera. But for now, I think we're going to go with this. We are indeed. I want these to be spread out a little bit, but I want these to be close together and towards the bottom. So I just need to find a way to glue it down without messing it up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here just to kind of hold this in place. Oh my goodness, get out of my way, ribbons, get out of my way. I'm going to put a little piece of glue here to hold this one in place. I tried to get myself off to a good start this morning and kind of plan ahead what I wanted to do. And so I ate my breakfast and I took my shower. And then I sat down to do my video. Alright, now I want these three pieces, well, maybe not right close together, maybe one down here, one here. I like the idea of them being close together, but because these three are going to be going across the bottom, I don't want them right on top of each other. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing here. Put down a little drop of glue. I'm going to glue these down further. I mean, I'm going to secure them more than just this, but this is just to kind of get them into place. They are slippery. There's that satin ribbon. I do for crafting like the gross grain ribbon, gross grain, I think that's how you say it, ribbon better, but it's also thicker. Where this is thinner and that doesn't cause as much bulk, and this is not expensive ribbon. This is very inexpensive ribbon, and I know there's a difference in not only the quality, but how you can work with them. Okay. So now I'm going to try to glue down these ends. Well, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to glue these. Oops, let's go like this. Oh boy, this is a little fiddly. That's going to make a cute pocket. Okay, I need to secure these a little bit more, and I think I need to do some glue here. There. Now these are not going to be like perfectly evenly spaced. I'm doing the best that I can to get them down here, and I've never done this before. I'm just trying all kinds of new things today, aren't I? I can't make any decisions about how I want to decorate anything, but I'm trying all kinds of new things, new and dangerous things. Okay, I'm going to try to get some glue underneath here. Try to glue that down. I don't know why, but my battery, my camera completely shut off on me while I was finishing this up. I'm not sure why that was, if it was the battery or what the problem was. I don't even know what I was saying. Thank goodness I just happened to look up and see that the screen was blank. So it is time for me to get off of here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't mean to repeat myself, but you know, if you're one that doesn't particularly like to subscribe, then comment, you know, that would really mean a lot to me. Or leave me a short comment. You know, leave me a short comment or give me a thumbs up. One or the other would really, really help me out a lot and mean a lot to me. So I finished up, I think my camera was dead while I was talking about that, and also just finishing tacking this ribbon down and trimming it off. And I said I'm not going to keep all these little pieces because maybe this one I'll keep, but most of them are too little to do much with. So have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time of the day it is for you. Just to do a quick recap. Didn't get as much accomplished as I wanted, but we've got one pocket in. There we've got our this glued in and starting to embellish it. Needs more embellishment. And what else did we do? We glued this collage paper down, this collage page of pages from this old Merck manual. And we put our pocket, our circle pocket in. And I need to make a decision about where which one of these I want to use and where I want to put it. I like them both, but I don't want to use both of them. And we've got another little pocket to place in. So I think it's been a long video, and I'm sorry if you stuck with me to the very end. I'm sorry it was so long, but I appreciate you watching. And until the next time, I will see you again. And bye. Bye, everyone.